All right, welcome. Today, we're grabbing our safety glasses and diving right into the world of small angle grinders. We're going to decode all those numbers, all those model codes, so you can finally choose the perfect tool for whatever you're working on. Let's just get right into it. I mean, you've been there, right? You're staring at that wall of power tools, and they all kind of look the same, but they're just covered in all these specs. 1200W, 11,000 RPM, 125 millimeters. It can be a lot. But don't you worry, we're about to make all of that make perfect sense. Yeah, and that quote really just nails it, doesn't it? These small ankle grinders are powerful, handy tools, especially for working on metal. I mean, they're designed to pack a whole bunch of power and usefulness for cutting, for grinding, for polishing, right there in your hands. Okay, so where do you even begin? Well, the first big choice you've got to make is all about the power source. Are you going to cut the cord or are you going to plug into the wall? And really, this choice boils down to one thing: freedom versus just raw, untamed power. The cordless model, right? It's running on an 18-volt battery. That means you can work absolutely anywhere, up on a roof, under a car, with no cord to get in your way. But that corded model? It's delivering a steady, consistent 1,200 watts of power. That means unlimited runtime for those really big, tough jobs. So it really all comes down to what you're doing. What does your project need? Do you need that maximum mobility, even if it means you got to keep an eye on the battery? Or is that unlimited high-octane power for the big stuff the most important thing? Seriously, just answering that one question gets you halfway there. All right, so once you've made that call, it's time to crack the code on the side of the box. We're going to translate all that technical jargon into what it actually means for you and the work you're doing. First up, power. For the corded grinders, this is measured in watts. And the easiest way to think about it is like horsepower in a car. A 750-watt grinder? That's great for lighter tasks. But when you need to grind down some thick welds or cut through rebar, that higher number, like 1,200 watts, means the tool has the muscle, the pure grit to just power through without getting bogged down. It's simple. More watts means more grunt. Okay, next is speed, or RPM, revolutions per minute. A fixed speed grinder just screaming along at 11,000 RPM, that thing is an absolute beast for just fast, aggressive cuts. But a variable speed model, that gives you finesse. You can dial that speed way down, giving you precise control for jobs like polishing, where going too fast could literally burn the surface. It just adds a whole new layer of versatility to all that power. And the last of the big three specs is the disc diameter. Look, it's pretty straightforward. A bigger disc, like a 125 millimeter one, lets you cut deeper and cover more ground faster when you're grinding. A smaller one, say 100 or 115 millimeters, can be way better for getting into tight spaces. Just remember, your tool is going to be rated for a specific maximum size, so you have to match them up. Okay, so we've got power, speed, and size sorted. But a truly great tool isn't just about the raw numbers on the box. It's also about the smart features inside that keep you safe and keep you in control. So let's talk about a huge safety innovation: kickback control. Now, if your grinding disc ever gets jammed or pinched in whatever you're cutting, the whole tool can just violently kick back right at you. It's dangerous. This feature, though, is brilliant. It's an intelligent sensor that feels that jam instantly and just shuts the motor down flat. It's designed to help prevent a really nasty injury. So the two big ones you want to look for are that kickback control we just talked about, and this one, restart protection. It sounds simple, but it is absolutely vital. All it does is prevent the grinder from suddenly roaring back to life after a power outage if you happen to leave the switch on. Super important. Whew, we've covered a lot of ground here. So let's wrap this all up, put it all together into a simple guide that's going to help you make the right call the next time you're standing in that tool aisle. So here it is, your final checklist. Just ask yourself these 4 questions. First, power source. Do I need to be mobile or do I need sustained power? Next up, power level. Am I doing lighter tasks or am I tackling really tough, heavy-duty jobs? Then think about speed. Do I just need raw cutting speed, or do I need that finesse that comes with variable control? And finally, disc size. What size do my typical projects call for? You answer those, and you'll know exactly which grinder is right for you. And really, the big takeaway here is this. You're not just looking at a blur of numbers anymore. You're looking at a list of capabilities. You now have the knowledge you need to match the right tool to your vision. So the only question left is, what are you going to build? What are you going to repair? Thanks for joining us.